I'm Mark Zohar.
I'm Madan Shanae.
And we're with a new web service called trendspottr.
So tell me about trendspottr. What is trendspottr all about?
trendspottr is about finding the most timely, relevant, and trending information from Facebook and Twitter. Basically, making sense of all the clutter and information overload we have and help users of all kinds find the information they want really quickly in a very rich way.
And so who would be your end consumer that you'd be targeting for this this new company?
So the site will open up in invitation alpha mode in a week or so, and it's trendspottr.com. It's trendspottr, SPOTTR.com. So you go there if you want an invite. But it's any user who's overwhelmed with information today and wants to find really the most important information about topics of interest. It allows you to put in any keyword, including your own Twitter handle to find out what's trending about you, brand names, locations, and what we'll bring back is the top trending headlines, meaning links and headlines, videos, images, hashtags, phrases, and places, meaning maps and check-ins you've been to. So in one consolidated view, for example, if you said Starbucks, you would find out all that information about Starbucks. So it's for basically any user that needs to find information quickly and in a timely way. In addition to that, though, we are going to be deploying this with third parties through our API. So publishers, website owners, online communities who want to add real-time, relevant trending data to their own curated content can deploy it through our API and our widgets and have that information complement their own content.
Interesting. Now, I haven't heard of a company that does this, but there's a lot of search companies. What makes trendspottr different than other companies out there?
Okay, so typically what you'll find, say, talk about search, you'll be looking for Google. What Google is finding is what web pages are out there. What we're doing is we're looking on social media to find what's happening now. We're basically analyzing everything that's going on as it's happening. So basically what you're getting is what's really going on in a way where we're sorting out the content that's interesting. So yeah, you can do a search on Twitter right now. You can go to Twitter and say, I want to find out what's being said about this, and you'll get the whole fire hose. You'll get everything. And yeah, it's there. But what you're not getting is what's interesting. What's actually coming up, and what we've developed is a tool that really lets you find what's interesting out of all that content. So that's really the big differentiation.
And I would say that one of the reasons we decided to build trendspottr as a service is because we were frustrated that there weren't tools out there and services out there that did what we wanted to do. So we tried Google real-time search. It didn't do it. Twitter search definitely doesn't do it for you. Other solutions that require you to manually curate are just too much friction. So we want a solution that would automatically look through the stream using some of our algorithms and weighting factors and find really the most interesting things that people are sharing and talking about. We're going to be complementing that with other solutions, for example, what we call emerging trends. These are trends that there's a lot of discussion about them, a lot of velocity change, but they haven't quite trended yet. So we're going to introduce that as well, so you're going to get two views, what's trending today and what's important for you to look at, and what is just bubbling under and you want to pay attention to.
And I think that's good. That's a very interesting tool that you're including in that. Let's talk about challenges. You guys are just getting started. Alpha will be mid to late January 2011. What's been one of your biggest challenges in starting this business?
I think the biggest challenge for any new web service is really the solution we're trying to help users with is cut through the noise. Right? There's so many services out there, and the reality is that users really have kind of using 5 or 10 key services. They're using Google and Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and a few others. So to cut through that and to establish a presence is a real challenge for any company. One of the things that we want to do to try to overcome that is, yes, we have trendspottr.com, we want to build a community of users, but we see the opportunity also to enable other parties who already have established user bases and really want to, again, complement their own content with what we offer, which is, real-time, important trending data. So that's a challenge to break through for any company.
Yeah, I can imagine. So we're here today at Rogers Ventures in Toronto, part of the demo tour. What's your experience been like presenting here?
Well, they were very open to and very welcoming of what we talked about in our demo, and some great feedback from Matt and the folks at Rogers Ventures. Both Alana and I have been at the demo conference, presented a couple of times, so we're at least have a little bit of experience of what to expect. And we hope actually that we may actually be at the next big demo conference in February to officially market and launch this to a wider audience.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot for your time, guys, and good luck.
Thank you.